Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Justin again. Not going to be reviewing a movie in this video. Instead, going to be sharing, something that's entertaining for me, but it's also a challenge. I love to challenge myself. Anybody who obviously knows me knows I love movies. That's why I created this page, to provide my perspective on a movie. I welcome discussion, debate, because, obviously I'm going to have a different opinion on movies as opposed to other people. But anybody who's a movie lover is usually familiar with the game 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, which is obviously a play off of 6 Degrees of Separation. Now, Kevin Bacon is obviously one of the most iconic actors of all time. He's acted with countless actors and actresses. And the game goes, you can take almost any actor or actress and link them to Kevin Bacon within 6 movies. You can't be TV shows. Even if an actor and actress may have been in a TV show, and obviously Kevin Bacon has been in several TV shows, especially later on in his career, it has to be movies. So, one of the examples I love to do is unique in its own way. But I had about a week ago, somebody, I threw a challenge out. Give me an actor and actress, and I'll show you my knowledge of movies. And this is not to brag. I mean, I just love movies, and I have a really good memory for remembering who was in certain movies. So, the example was Robert De Niro. And I sat there and I thought, well, actually I was working and thinking at the same time. I thinking to myself, all right, I got to find the right actor or actress. I want to get it done as fast as possible. You have 6 movies to do it in, but you want to get it done as fast as possible. So in my head, I'm thinking of all these different actors and actresses. I'm thinking Sharon Stone. I'm thinking Al Pacino. And finally it hit me. And it was, you know what? Tom Sizemore. So the game goes, Robert De Niro was in Heat with Tom Sizemore. That's 1. Tom Sizemore was in Saving Private Ryan with Tom Hanks. That's 2. And Tom Hanks was in Apollo 13 with Kevin Bacon. That's 3. I did it in 3. Could there be faster? Maybe, if I thought about it. But I was just like, finally got it. And I got it as fast as I possibly could. So, that's fun. I love doing that. But I felt, you know what? Let's make it more of a challenge. I wanted to see if I could do it. So, instead of 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, I said, you know what? Let's do 12 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. So, what that means is I can take an actor and then link them to Kevin Bacon, and then I can make it back to that original actor, and I can do that in less than 12 movies and not reference the same movie in that timeline. So, I've always used 2 examples for obscure purposes just to show how you may not think it's possible, but the game is accomplished. So here we go. Here's the first 12 Degrees of Kevin Bacon for my channel. I'm going to use Bruce Lee. Obviously, Bruce Lee had a very short career, but this is how it's done. Bruce Lee was in Enter the Dragon with John Saxon. That's 1. John Saxon was in A Nightmare on Elm Street with Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp was in Once Upon a Time in Mexico with Antonio Banderas. Antonio Banderas was in Philadelphia with Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks was in Apollo 13 with Kevin Bacon. Kevin Bacon was in Tremors with Fred Ward. Fred Ward was in Naked Gun 33 1/3 with Leslie Nielsen. Leslie Nielsen was in Airplane with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was in The Game of Death with Bruce Lee. 9. I managed to link Bruce Lee to Kevin Bacon and back to Bruce Lee and not use the same movie twice. That's 12 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, and I hope to keep doing this. I enjoy it, and I love a challenge, and this is a challenge for me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you at the movies.